Greetings, good morning and peace. My name is Kimberlie Wright. Welcome to Word Up Wednesdays. This class is all about poetry, spoken word, and short stories. We're going to first get into our holidays and events for today. Today is March 30th, 2022. Today is Take a Walk in the Park Day. That will be so lovely. World Bipolar Day, Turkey Neck Soup Day, National Virtual Vacation Day. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a virtual vacation today. National Pencil Day. National I Am in Control Day. Little Red Wagon Day. Land Day and Doctor's Day. So, few of those are really kind of interesting. And so since we are all writers, I'm going to check out what National Pencil Day is all about. National Pencil Day is on March 30th. It is the perfect moment to explore these old writing tools. This simple instrument has meant so much to mankind. It allows people to express themselves, helps them find their creativity, and supports all kinds of scribbles and doodles. Did you know that one pencil can write up to 45,000 words? Pencils have been used for ages and have gone through many changes in terms of their design. But have you ever wondered who came up with the brilliant idea of attaching an eraser to a pencil? Well, Hyman Lipman was the man behind the great discovery and was responsible for making our lives easier. We celebrate this day to honor this superb creation, the pencil. All right. What did we write with before we had pencils?
Ink.
Ink, that was one of the first writing tools. We used to have those like little ink pen,
Do we have a quill? Quill?
With the
quill?
feathers, yeah, from the feathers. Yep. So that's something interesting to kind of like research and look up, and that could be an inspiration for somebody's poetry piece too. You can draw images of the writing tools, or even what we even wrote on, because I remember we used to write on scrolls. Then I remember, I mean, it might seem a little bit kind of like immature elementary, but I remember we used to write on stone, especially from watching the Flintstones, when they used to tag their stone, hammer into it and put letters into it. And you also see numerology and letters on buildings such as like those Egyptian obelisks and buildings, and you still see them around downtown and different historic buildings as well. And not only that, some of the lettering is not even in English. It could be Roman numerals or some other type of Latin writing, that type of thing. All right, so basically, I don't have any lessons for you all. I'm going to kind of cease from that just to hopefully have you all present any pieces that you want to share, and to continue to encourage you all to do something for Older Americans Month. So once again, if you're having a problem even starting, the one thing you need to come up with is what would you like to express on paper on a large scale that has to deal with poetry and art. And yes, Ms. Jean?
I think you should explain, Kim, when you have your presentation, all the, not, maybe not all, but maybe all of the activities that we've done. And then after you explain them, then you can say, now this is an example of an acrostic. And then, so people will understand the various forms of writing that you have taught us. I think you should do that.
But you have to forget this is virtual and we only have a certain amount of time. The time that I have presented is basically only to show your work.
Oh, you can't say what an acrostic is?
I mean, everybody's not doing acrostics. I mean, sorry. Yeah, everybody's not doing acrostics. We are doing just any type of expression for our art pieces. It don't even have to be a poem. It could just be one word.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to explain it. It's just going to show it.
It's nothing to explain. Everybody's individual pieces will be self-explanatory. For example, if I do a piece that has the word peace on it, and it just has images, and you do an acrostic, what does that have to do with your piece? Me and your pieces are totally different. What I'm saying is, this is what we're doing for Older Americans Month. We are making the poetry art expression boards. Miss Gloria Langley called me the other evening, and she said that since I said that you could all use some poetry that you've already written, she had a piece, I don't know if you all remember, but it was something like she was sitting on the porch with her auntie and some different stuff was going on. However, she kind of just wanted to portray in her image all of the things, like I think it was like a field of flowers or something like that. But the thing is, she was like, but it doesn't rhyme. I said, it doesn't have to rhyme. No. I said, you don't have to have it rhyming. It could be free verse. It could be just a piece that says love, laugh, and live. Even though you didn't come up with love, laugh, and live, we all came up with that just by experiencing it, because we all love, we laugh. I mean, I don't know if everybody has love, but.
well, I guess I'm not really clear. I was just thinking for each form of poetry, we could have a category like limericks, and then they go boom, 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 boom. Sonnets, boom, 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 boom. Acrostics, boom, 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 boom.
Well, the thing is, like, if I say acrostics, this is just an example, boom, 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 boom. We only got that boom, 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 boom. We only got 4 people in the class anyway.
But I got to read them. I mean, got to give them a chance to read.
No, just listen. We only have about 4 or 5 people in the classes. So it ain't going to be that many categories. It ain't going to be like acrostics, limericks, haiku.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, say if you, Miss Jean, do an acrostic.
Right.
And Miss Catherine does her own regular poem.
Right.
Miss Betty do something that just say believe. The only person I would be explaining is acrostics. Meaning, because that's the only person that's doing something. But the point I'm trying to make to you is, you don't have to explain an acrostic. If this was your art piece that you were presenting.
Right.
And it had, this is actually on the screen. This is your art piece that you presented. And it's got all this artwork over here with your face and how you grew up and all that stuff. And then your word said, this, that, and that. Everybody can see what it's clear, plain. I don't have to explain that out.
Okay.
Because when you see the acrostics, like we've been seeing acrostics since we were children, although we probably didn't know that they was called acrostics. So when people see that form on your art piece, it'll explain itself.
Kim.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it gonna be done like they did the art festival? You have already recorded?
It's gonna be slideshow presentation.
Okay.
Because we're not having an on-site art show yet. Meaning, like, for that matter, y'all would have had y'all pieces framed and brought them to the facility, and you know, I would display them on easels and people walk around them and look at them. But this time it's gonna be, you know what I'm trying to say, in the actual slideshow. I'm gonna have it held there. And being that this is not just your regular artwork, like a painting of a lady, it's got words to look at and read as well. I'm gonna have the slides held longer so that you will be able to really look at it per se.
Right.
Now, I just want to say to you all that we were talking in meetings and it always comes up, and I don't know how. I've been working here for 21 years. I don't know how I always forget. It just seems like through times you would think that maybe not not I would think that things would change, but as things continue to change, I guess I just continue to visit this subject to see if anything kind of opened up. So I was talking about, what about if people wanted to sell their artwork? And my manager told me immediately, there is no solicitation at Fulton County. However, this is how it generally goes. People know that Steph and Jamal is like the resident artist at the facility. And if somebody sees a piece of artwork that they like, they'll contact me and say, I saw this piece of artwork. I think this lady named Jean was on it. Could you please ask her, is it for sale? Then I'll call you and say, Miss Jean, you want to sell that piece of artwork? Usually a senior say, yeah. Usually nobody never knew how much they wanted to price. They just say, Kim, can you please help me, price it or whatever? And if you do have a price, that's fine. If you want to sell, it's fine, but it's kind of like an under the table thing. Yes, because there is no solicitation in Fulton County. It's sort of like, it's not under the table even, really. It's really you selling your art on your own without having it being under Fulton County's umbrella. So I have a participant, she sells artwork every year. Somebody approaches her and gives her a price, and she sells her artwork every year. So I just want to say that Miss Gloria Langley she knows what she's gonna do, but she says, well, Kim, I visualize what I want to do for my poem, but I don't know how to draw. So I said, whatever surface you plan on working with, then you can bring that to the facility and I can assist you in drawing or draw it for you. It's going to be drawn in the sense that you're still going to have to pretty much do all the work. So it's not like I need to get any credit from it. But if you need any printouts, any type of things drawn or any type of help, you have to come to the facility. And I think she said she's going to come next week during the downtime, or probably tomorrow or Friday or something like that. She said she'll contact. So you all are more than welcome. And Miss Revere, you are the instructor here, so you can just talk to me when you come here if that's what you like. And don't forget, the poem does not have to rhyme. It can be words or a word. It also can be a poem, and it can be poetry, different styles of poetry that I've already taught you or that you've already known. And what this is, again, is a poetry art expression. It's your own expression. Yes. And the board, once again, I said once it's done, some people don't like really, really large artwork. If you don't want it to be a poster board size or that 3-panel board size that costs $1 at the dollar store, you can definitely choose a smaller foundation, like a canvas, something smaller. And if you need something to start on, I got plenty of materials. You just got to come and pick them up. Anybody got any questions or something that they need assistance on as it pertains to even starting? And some of the subjects, let's each talk about some subjects that we could possibly present for our poetry boards. If you want to write these down and if it helps you, feel free. But I have 3. You can write about anything that has to do with self. When I mean self, it could be about your parents. It could be about you, your children, your whole family. Anything that has to do with you, meaning outside of you is your parents, your children, family. If you want to do something that has to do with you, your name, your favorite color, your favorite food, all of that, start with self. And then the next thing, I have a category. You could do something that deals with nature. Nature is a part of us. It seems like it's on the outside of us, but it's a part of us. It's very close. It's all around, and we experience it every day. There are so many forms of nature. Even you are a form of nature. All right. And the next thing I want to say, you can write about words. Words Yeah. Anybody, just throw 3 out there.
What about feelings?
Feelings, that's a great one. Feelings, because even if you write about feelings, what some people are so, like Miss Jean does write about different feelings, and sometimes you express in class that you say, oh, my daughter said, don't read that one, Mama. But once again, don't forget that life includes dualities, hot and cold, sad and happy, up and down. So it's not a bad thing, it's just what it is. And so if you want to write about feelings that are wonderful or feelings that are not so good, sometimes those writings will help people see that they're not the only ones going through certain things. It doesn't have to be bad, but just feel free to write about whatever you want as far as feelings. You got something else, anybody?
Well, Kim, under nature, I think that's so big. You know, that could be the animals in nature.
That's
that
fine.
could
Give me
be
another one. Animals.
yeah.
Go on.
Okay. And when you were saying nature, I was thinking that could be so much. That could be the seasons.
Seasons. Good job.
Sounds.
Sound. We're just trying to throw some stuff out there that y'all could possibly write about. What about food? We all love food, and we have food to sustain us, and water.
How about aging? I got 2. Remember I read the 2 on aging.
Aging is really good because aging will fit into the theme of Age My Way, which is our Older Americans Month theme for this year. Age My Way. So if you write about aging, that'll be really good.
I think I read this one to you guys. One was a Hallmark card aging, real sweet, and the other was the way we feel about our aging, and it was kind of funny. You know, aches and pains. Yeah.
Yep, that was good. Yep. So that would be kind of cute if you did like a board and had a slash between it, like a slash, and do one side of aging where somebody's looking all beautiful and young and everything, and then do aging where somebody all hurt and messed up. So if you need some assistance with that, I mean, that's just an option, but if you do choose to do that, you know, you can also use, since you've been in my Putting It All Together class, collage, you can also use images from some type of magazine where we see people, they try to do like pharmaceutical or medication type thing. You see older people on magazines, and even you see older people looking young, like exercising. So I have a couple of AARP magazines in the back. It might have some stuff in it instead of, sometimes, you know, if you feel a little bit overwhelmed with drawing, you can use the collage technique and cut out pictures and stuff like that. And use coloring or whatever. It's your choice. Now, if I even get one person out of this class to present something for the art show, it'll be a success. However, I don't really expect every person from the class, but if everybody in the class actually does it, I'll be really surprised, but it's not a mandatory thing. I want you all to do this if you feel the energy and you feel kind of like a liking to it. But if it's something that you're feeling pressured because you have a lot going on and you just can't get it done, I understand. Anybody got any ideas of what they might be doing? Actually, I'm kind of close to my idea of what I might be doing, but so what my idea of what I'm doing is to kind of, if I could put myself, you know how they say if you were to pass or transition, what would you, and you've heard famous people, let's say if somebody, I'm not saying that Muhammad Ali said this, but since we know him as a boxer, when somebody, let's say when he passed, somebody might have said, what would you want people to remember you by? And we probably would think he would say something like, yeah, when I punched Joe Frazier in the face so hard or something like that. But you really, people don't even generally want to be remembered by what they kind of like get in life. They kind of want to be known by or remembered by something like that we didn't really see them as. Like we might say, I would really just want to be known as a person who helped my community and really loved my family and made sure I was a great father. So since, in a sense, what I'm saying is my piece that I'm kind of gearing towards, what would I want to leave behind as a legacy, or it's not leave behind, or who am I? I want to put who I am essentially on paper as it pertains to me being an artist. So that's kind of that might be what I do. And then sometimes I look at it as being like a little conceited, always doing something geared around towards myself. I don't know about you all, but I'm just saying, because I deal with myself a lot, that I might not even do a piece that has anything to do with me, something outward about others, you know, take the love and the compassion towards others. So I don't know yet. Anybody got any ideas? Miss Betty, you can do a art piece that's totally about melody, if you wanted to. And you can kind of play with it and say, even though Melody is your great-great-granddaughter, you can use the fact that melody is a sound and music to your ears. She could be music to your ears. I don't know. So precious.
Okay.
And Miss Catherine, you can do something about, even though it's about you, your life as it pertains to how you just can't get words out of your head, words and letters and stuff, because like you deal with computers and you see letters on the keyboard all the time, but then now your teacher done start getting on your nerves with this poetry. You got to write words, and then if you go to the doctor, reading prescriptions and going to the store, I don't know. You can do yours all about words. You can, and then I don't know, was you saying you was gonna write, was the writing about your father something totally different, or were you saying you were writing about him for something in the future that we was having?
Well, this piece, I think I had the word love, faith, love, and hope, I think.
I'm so sorry, you just told me that yesterday. You said love, faith.
And hope. I can't remember.
What are those called when you have those attributes? It's called the. It's, you know what I'm talking about. It's sort of like when you say love, faith, hope.
Ideals?
Nah.
No.
I'm trying to say it's like the 8. I'm trying to say somebody did some artwork before, and it's like a spiritual thing.
Right, that's what I was getting it from. So I want to use one quote out the Bible, put in there.
I can't remember what it's really called.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's called the words of something.
Yeah,
something like that. But I'm gonna check it out. I'll tell y'all. It's like greed. I think is some. They have some like greed, hope, faith. I'll tell y'all in a second. I still didn't find it, but I'll tell y'all. But anyway. It's like some attributes for something. It could be wisdom, but they have a set of, I just can't think of what it's called. Anyway, anybody have any poetry they want to share for today?
May I read this one? This was my little short story called My Love.
Okay.
May I read it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. He's with me almost every night and knows exactly how to please. Even before I turn out the light, he has put my body at ease. Just knowing that he is all mine makes me feel young and alive. I can sleep from 9 until 5. No greater comfort can I find. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than having him by my side. He's a perfect companion forever, you see, the best love he'll ever be. He puts my body totally at ease, knowing exactly how to please. I never want him to go away. Who is this person? He's been gay.
I know it wasn't no man.
I-
I just couldn't figure out what it was.
You wrote that, Miss Jean.
Yeah, yes, Kim.
Why you don't use that as your piece?
Well, I thought about it. I said, because I think everybody's ready. He pleases me. And then who is this
They gonna
person?
think it's a man.
Yeah.
I love how the way that you really tricked us is how you was reading with that song.
Yes, yes. It has been gay.
They put me
But
in
I thought every old person can relate to that.
You should, I'm not saying you got so many wonderful pieces. You should use that, but even if you don't use it, you got so many wonderful pieces. Well,
I'll send this one too, and I named it My Love.
I was gonna say, if you use that, I could help you draw yourself laying in the bed with.
No.
Wait, you're gonna have the cover over you and everything. You're gonna have on pajamas and everything. You're gonna have a tube of Bengay laying beside you.
Will you guys give me a title? Because I just named it My Love. What should I name it?
I like My Love.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send it to you then, because I have right
like
here.
you say, it'll make you think it's a man at first.
I know it. I was trying this because he's right there. Yeah, he's right by my side.
I like My Love. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll send it to you.
My companion.
My companion.
But you got to do the artwork on your own. But I'm saying, think of it. I just thought of it, and you can do just a Bengay tube that looks like a person. You could do like a caricature or cartoon character laying in the bed with the Bengay tube under the cover.
No, Kim, that's too much. I don't want to show it. I want to use their imagination.
Then you think of some type of image or whatever, and if you decide to sway towards another piece or something, that's fine too.
Okay.
All right, I think that's wonderful and funny. That was good. I wish some kind of way you can have sound with that.
Yeah, a little soft music behind it would be nice.
Now I'm thinking about when we played our slides, when we showed our piece, it would be so nice if our voice could recite it.
Right.
Like if Miss Catherine only said love.
Yes.
Faith, peace, hope. That would be great. I don't know, but I'll check it out.
Oh, those words are considered to be the gift.
The
spiritual gifts. They call it spiritual gifts.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. And it's what, about 8 or 12 of them?
Faith, hope, love. I don't know why I'm listening to her. I forgot where I was going to.
It's okay.
I don't know how many it is.
Okay.
Read it to us.
Oh, I done lost the place now.
We'll find it.
I had it. These abilities, often termed charismatic gifts, are the word of knowledge, increased faith, the gifts of healing, the gifts of miracles. This ain't the one I'm actually looking at. Hold on. Here it is. All right. They have spiritual gifts, but this is not the one that I'm still looking for. But this is still a good one. They have sorry. That's still not quite what I'm trying to say, but they only have 3 kinds of spiritual gifts: ministry gifts, manifesting. Anyway, the right word I'm looking for, I'm gonna find it and let you all know. Anyway, anybody else had any pieces they wanted to recite, share? All right, I'm gonna take you all out with this piece here. It's called Never a Bad Day. There is something no one has ever heard me say, that being that I was having or ever had a bad day. Because no matter what it was that I was going through, I have always had family, friends, and God to turn to. Even through pain, suffering, and the loss of loved ones, somehow joy returned and the pain overcome. Regardless of the times I faced life's harshest lessons, before I went to sleep, I remembered to count my blessings. Because no matter what happened that made me sad, there was something or someone that made me glad. No matter how much grief or where it came from, somehow joy returned and the grief overcome. Even when those I loved left me behind, before the sun went down, I had a peace of mind. Yes, you see, we have God in our lives who truly cares, and he will never give us more than we can bear.
Amen.
That's true.
That
Amen.
is so true.
Amen.
Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I want to show you something. We're gonna bring it tomorrow. The piece you looked at and told me to change the eyes and stuff.
Mhm.
There you go.
All right. Hold on, let me
Woo!
spotlight you.
Woo.
Oh yeah, okay, pull it closer. I want to see the top eyeline.
Which way is it? Oh.
Okay, I love you, but you made it go all the way around on this eye. You got to get that corner up there,
What corner?
right there.
Right here.
Yes, yes, yes.
I thought I did. It's up there.
Is it? Okay, okay, I might could see it. But that looks much better. I don't know. What did you do? Paint over the whole eye, then put the black there?
I just paint around it.
What? Because that's kind of hard. And then it doesn't look yellow at all.
No, yeah.
You
That's
like
gorgeous.
You like it
Yeah.
better now, huh?
Yeah.
That looks much better. That
And then
looks
glued
much
it to the board.
you're gonna put some type of frame or something on it, aren't you?
I
You
want to
know-
see can I put a frame on it. Yeah.
Okay.
That is gorgeous.
Thank you for the African mask.
She
And
made
you know
the
what?
mask. She made the mask herself.
You know the poem, We Wear the Mask? I love that.
Oh yeah.
Grins and Lies. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's gorgeous.
They're made out of gauze.
Gorgeous.
Gauze. Yeah, gauze that you put on wrap your injuries and stuff with.
Yeah.
So Miss Catherine, your skin looks real clear and you look cute. She like, what?
I did good. I didn't eat nothing out of the ordinary yesterday.
I'm telling you, your skin
That's
looks clear.
beautiful.
Did you get your apples yesterday?
I bought some apples, bananas, and I bought some potato. I just cut up potatoes. I got to eat that now.
Okay. Okay, good. All right. So y'all young people, do something today that will do one thing that will get you closer to your goals every single day. One small thing that'll get you closer to your goals. It could be if your house so dirty, just do one thing to clean it up. One thing. You know, it'll get you there. And be positive, be safe, and have a wonderful and blessed day. Let me see y'all pump your fists. Word
We
of
meeting next week.
Wednesdays. Man.
Are we meeting next week?
Okay, so sorry. I'm so glad you said that. This is the last class of this session.
Oh,
Class, okay, and not only that, this class time is being changed. I'm so glad you asked for that. Class starts again April the 13th.
whew. Okay.
April the 13th. That's on a Wednesday. Let me double check that while I'm telling you all that.
April 13th.
Because classes begin again on April the 11th, which is Monday, April the 11th, this next session. Yes, the 13th. And so Next week, there are not any classes. This class will be changing
Oh.
since, I'm so sorry. Now, I know that y'all already probably got a schedule and this might run into somebody else's class. I hope it does not, because y'all been really dedicated to this class. But however, so remember I told you all I had to cancel the Word Up class that was on site here because nobody showed up. And I was having the class at 10:30 along with this class. So I was gonna have virtual, because for poetry, only thing you're doing is really writing and researching. So I felt like I could manage the on-site class and the virtual class at the same time. However, now that I have to change the class Word Up, my class, putting it all together, is gonna be starting at, no, you're right, I'm so sorry. This, I did say, so that I won't mess everybody up, I'm gonna continue to have Word Up at 10:30. My putting it all together on Wednesday starts at 9:30. So you all don't have to worry about that.
What? Okay.
I thought I had changed the time to 10 o'clock. It's not at 10, it's at 10:30 still. Word Up is still at 10:30 on Wednesdays.
Are you still teaching, making something out of nothing?
That's on Tuesdays. Tuesdays at 10:30. I mean, oh, the virtual is at 10. I'm still doing that virtually, that's at 10. 10
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Me and Miss Betty was in there yesterday doing that paper mache. Yeah.
Oh, so
I thought you said you had an appointment today.
That was yesterday.
Okay. I said it must have been yesterday. Yes, Miss Catherine.
you say you have something or another on Tuesdays?
Making something out of nothing, the class that's like this virtual, it's at 10 a.m. And then at the facility, the class making something out of nothing is at 10:30. You
How long?
Go ahead.
Okay. Nothing. I was thinking I can do it at 10 o'clock. I can clean it up. I'm just looking at the thing.
I thought you was looking at it from in the computer lab.
I didn't know it was on.
It seemed like it seemed like since we started class, I still saw you in making something out of nothing a couple times. Oh, you haven't been. Yeah, it's still on Tuesday at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Any other questions? Anybody know the name of the art show this year?
No, what is it?
Because this could, if you want to write this down with those words that we wrote down for, to give y'all some ideas what to write. We had wrote down self, nature, words, feelings, animals, seasons, sound, food, water, aging. Y'all don't know the name of the title of the art show this year?
I think you told us.
It's okay. So
I
it's
didn't know.
going to be called The Magic of Art.
Oh,
And I put that in the chat. And one other thing that you can write about as it pertains to poetry is magic. You can write about the magic of poetry. Like, what could poetry do? Why is it magical? Poetry can brighten somebody's mood. Poetry can, I don't know, you can write about magic itself, the magic of poetry, but this is the title of our art show this year, The Magic of Art. And the theme for Older Americans Month is Age My Way. You can write, any aging poem would fit that theme, Age My Way. And if you want to do a poem about aging your way, how are you aging? Are you like, I don't care about aging, I'm not going to do nothing to keep myself young, I'm just going to wither away and break down? Or are you doing everything on every level to stay young as possible and be the best self you can? Are you getting rest? Are you treating others with love? Are you eating properly, drinking water, exercising, reading, socializing? All these things that whatever it is, how you age your way. If you eat 3 big bags of jelly beans every day?
No.
I don't know. Just let us know. Let us know. You might say it might not work for y'all's belly, but jelly beans keep me thin and fine. I don't know. All right. Thank y'all so much for joining Word Up. This class is all about poetry, spoken word, woo, and short stories. Did you see them doing that, Miss Jean, at the Oscars?
I sure did.
You know
Yeah.
what that means? It's it's applauding. Yep.
Right.
So that's really, really nice. I like that.
And don't slap nobody, Kim.
Look, I was about to do like this. Look.
Yes.
Really, it's never appropriate to put your hands on somebody
No.
unless you're defending yourself, and then that person should never put their hands on you. However, we can, I think in a way, I'm not saying I'm glad that happened to Chris Rock, but I'm glad it happened in front of the world so that it's just, even though I know he's a grown man and he can take it, and more so, even though his face probably hurt, his feelings probably hurt, he probably was embarrassed, that really gives us a chance to see, once again, because it's been happening, that that's not the appropriate thing to do. And you should never put your hands on nobody. And in the future, you know, that might help some people get their stuff together when it comes to violence. Go ahead, Ms. Jean.
And you know, I think so, it'll make those comedians start to think about what they're doing. Because
Same.
if you hurt somebody at the
Yes.
expense of, oh, that's awful. I mean, they make fun of things that are not, that are sacred. I don't like that
It's really her
sometimes.
personal business. Don't have nothing to do with her
Right,
career or
right.
anything. And then, yeah, also we all know that words can hurt. It might not be a physical type of feeling, but if they can hurt scar
Yes.
you just as much as somebody physically hitting you. So anyway, somebody hitting you, the feeling, the pain might go away in 5 minutes, but somebody saying something negative to you might stay with you forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah.
So true.
Let us begin with ourselves, and let it start with us, and be mindful of being kind to others, loving to others, and especially ourselves. Love you, Miss Jean. Y'all have a blessed day.
You
Okay,
too.
bye.
Team,
Bye,
thanks
darling.
for joining Word Up, the class all about poetry, spoken word, and short stories. My name is Kimberlie Wright. See y'all in 2 weeks. Peace.